Hey, what's up, guys? Just spent a whole bunch of time training. Just wanted to give you a walkthrough of the gear I used. Hopefully, it will be helpful for you. I'm going to kind of fly through the gear on the tables that I've laid out for you and give some pointers, some insights while I'm using them. All right. Obviously, start with the most important stuff. Your boots. I got GoRuck boots, extra pairs of socks, insoles, in case they get soaked because it's raining, some KT tape for my feet, blisters, all that good stuff. Moving on to pants. These are UF Pro pants. Okay. I got an extra large dump pouch. I don't know what people do with little dump pouches. Couldn't tell you, but everything's extra large. This is a Beast Combat System belt. Then I wear my UF Pro pants. UF Pro pants are just incredible. Uh, really good knee pad support, as you can see here. I've actually done another video on it, so I'm not going to go into details, but like knee pads are critical. Gear, like uniform clothing, is critical. Some Ranger beads just slung up in there. Obviously, I carry with me Right in the Rain notepad, and then my Leatherman. Okay, moving on. I got a UF Pro combat shirt. Uh, Again, you want those elbow pads. You want this is really, I mean, the material is just amazing when you're crawling, you're walking through stuff, thorns, whatever. This shirt doesn't care. It's just it's really quite impressive. Okay, so really big on UF Pro. Whatever you run with, just make sure it's got knee pads, elbow pads. All right. Boonie hat from Cartridge Tactical with all the stuff on there. Harbor Freight gloves. I mean, they're like $10 or $12. I mean, just absolutely amazing. I usually wore my boonie hat out there, and then at times I'd wear my neck gaiter as well because it's got a great pattern. This is a Beast Combat System thermal, I don't know, mitigator that you can put on top of your helmet. Okay, and just a little. This helmet I got from it's just a bump helmet, okay, not a combat ballistic or anything. The shroud is actually no good on this bump helmet I got from Bulletproof Zone. Okay, it does not fit Wilcox mount, and they told me that after, and then said, "Sorry, man, tough luck." So do not buy bump helmets. Here's the thing: bump helmets shouldn't actually cost that much money. Really, you want a shroud, right? Want some rails maybe to put stuff on. So I now have to go buy new, I don't know, maybe a Unity shroud, right, and just replace that. So that was a bummer, but other than that, the helmet's great. Helmet scrim's interesting. All right, moving on. Chest rig. Okay. Um, Far pouch on the far left, compass and or ranger beads. That's my my Nalgene pouch, as you can see here. Just a knife, uh, AR 152 here. Running tactical tailor. This is Cartridge mag pouches, trauma roll from Faro Concepts, I think, or as I like to call it, my trauma burrito. So it's got all my blood clotting in there. Um, Exposed mags, obviously. And then here's my large admin pouch where I store my rangefinder and monocular and some other things in there. Running um, two tourniquets. These gloves are in reserve, kind of backup. They're too thin for real use out in the field, but they're nice to have as a backup. Of course, drone detection because it's a new world. And then here, just like I I ran through like easily 3 Nalgene's a day. So 3 liters a day, and then two of these electrolyte packets per Nalgene. And I always carry one Nalgene, and I always had a few backup um, at the talk or whatever. All right. Okay, next. Then the not so glorious stuff, but really important. These are maps. They're flipped upside down for obvious reasons, but laminated map, an actual USGS map. Another Right in the Rain, numbers for grids, pencil for, and protractor for plotting your SP and your points. Just testing out a new compass. I got the military one, but wanted to try this as well. Worked pretty good. I needed a better tack board. Just being able to write stuff on there worked way better than the other tack boards. Tactical arm boards. There you go, tactical arm boards. This worked way better than the other ones. And then lastly, hope you guys can see this. This is just a tiny SA Ultra tripod. So for any static positions and you want to run some any type of SIGINT or figure out what signals are around you. Then of course, this some camo tape for my suppressor, wrap it up, make sure no dirt gets in there, and then this chamber safety flag. All right. So that's a quick walkthrough of some of the gear I used. Hopefully this was helpful.